I keep thinking you'll come on back to me.
Welcome to Journey Dysfunctional podcast, folks. Thanks for hanging with us on another Friday. We're out here trying to play the podcast game, and I think we're doing all right as far as podcasts go. Don't forget to hit subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to follow us on all social medias. You can also follow us on iTunes and on Spotify. We're over on Stitcher, so check it all out. And let's just get right into it, guys. What do you say?
Yeah,
all good?
Yeah, let's go.
Nice. So, in the news recently, there was a story about a man who poured acid on himself while he was getting his jail sentence read to him. Now, this is in England, where we have had all those people throwing acid on, on bystanders or pedestrians or whatever. So now this guy takes it upon himself to douse himself in the acid. What are your takes on that? What did he do anyway?
I think it was some light shit, something like just a bit of fraud.
I thought if you point acid on yourself, it must be life. But that guy in America who ate a pill and died because he knew it was like triple life. I
was thinking this was some next war criminal that didn't want to spend the rest of his life in jail, and it's just some fraud.
Bro, it was
2 years at that. I think it's 2 years. Yeah,
2 years 8 months. 2 years 8 months, and you point acid over that. You wasn't built for it. Don't built to do these crimes if you can't do it. Don't do it. Because if you had to pour acid to try and plead insanity over 2 years.
What's funny is this guy was trying to kill himself from jump, because when police arrested him, from what I've read in the story, he stabbed himself in the neck, and they kept homeboy alive.
You're not taking me. He's like, stop bringing me back alive.
Do not resuscitate it. Do not resuscitate.
He's like Beric from Game of Thrones. He keeps coming back to life. Alright, you guys don't watch that shit. Man, you fucking suck.
Your references go over my head.
You fucking suck, man.
Not enough to pour acid over my face.
Yeah.
Not enough.
You need to get some fantasy in your lives. But yeah, this old boy stabbed himself in his neck. Fucking when he was going from point A to point B in the courtroom, he was sipping on the poison. I mean, he knew he was gonna get sentenced badly. He knew it wasn't gonna end nicely.
But it wasn't a bad sentence.
If that's me, I'm lifting weights. I'm staying to myself. I'm gonna come out looking good.
Ken, he was gonna get the weak prison. He wasn't getting the hard prison. It's fraud.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fraud and drug dealing. You can still move about, go to a farm, sell some farm goods and stuff. That's the weak prison. He ain't like killed anybody where you got the hard ones. Like, oh, I need to join a gang and start pushing. You don't need those. It's a soft prison. So I know why he felt that 2 years is like, oh my God, my life's over.
I mean, he's comparing it to freedom, right? If you're going to compare his sentence to somebody who's in there for 30 years, 25 years or whatever, of course it doesn't seem so bad, but he's comparing prison to freedom. That is pretty fucking bad.
Nigo, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. I've heard this shit.
So you do the crime. You do the crime if you think you're not gonna get caught.
No, if you can't do the time, do not. I know this, which is why I avoid criminal activities. It's very simple. I do not want to have to be thinking, hey, if this soap slipped up here, what's gonna play out? I don't have to think these thoughts.
But Mom, if you did get caught, you could do 2 years.
Yes. I could do 5. I could do 5 without worries.
I can't do 1.
Degree. I could do man.
Alright, let's do it this way. If man offer you a mil, could you do 5 years?
Nigo, could you do 5 years?
If it was for a mil.
Nah.
10 mil. 10 mil.
Nope.
10 mil's a bit much, fam.
Nah, you get 10 mil. For every year you do, that's 2 mil.
Dog, you know what could happen in jail, dog?
No, you get this soft prison. You get this soft prison.
It's soft prison. Yeah.
It's not.
This is, bro, you didn't kill anybody.
That was some white collar shit. That's.
When you now listen. I'm black, so when you say prison, I'm only thinking of one prison. We don't get the light prison. So excuse me. I'm thinking, I'm gonna have to do with some Aryan Brotherhood. I'm gonna have to do with like fucking MS-13 inside it. Nah, nigga.
No. No. It's soft prison. I think over here, soft prison is light drug offenses, fraud, a minor robbery. You know, not grand
They
theft
give you
auto
a
level.
TV. They sort you out a pool. You get weights. Like it's all good.
Yeah. You can study. You get a course. You can
There's a library. Everything. Come on, man.
You also saw those Scandinavian prisons in Norway or whatever.
Nah,
You get like a TV, you get a PS4, you have your own apartment. It's not even like it's not even bars. It's just got a big ass wall. They have like mad trees, so you don't actually see the wall. It feels like you're just in a community or some shit. You have your own apartment. You have like a schedule that you can go to class and you can learn all sorts of different shit.
That's not a prison,
It's fantastic. That's what I'm saying. Over there and commit a crime, you might.
I'm straight up robbing people.
Yeah.
And then standing there with the evidence in my hands, like,
take me to jail, bitch.
I gotta shout out the old homie Begs, the old homie Impatience, Philip over there in Sweden. I wonder if I can get him to hook me up with a crime over there.
MI6, if you're listening, I have nothing to do with
this. Begs, holler at me, homie.
I have nothing to do with this.
Shout out Begs, man. That's the old homie. But yeah, I mean, prison in any capacity scares the living shit out of me. Purely because I'm black. If I was white, I probably wouldn't have this way because
you won't make it to prison. You wouldn't have made it to prison unless it was some real dark stuff. Like they catch you with 10 buddies, then that's a hard one to wipe you. You can't wipe yourself out to 10 buddies. You can't, but one, maybe 2. Yeah, about 2 you can wipe yourself out of. But 10?
Catching body, it's all good.
I mean, Dudu shot Philando Castile got off scot-free, and that was on camera, so...
so,
Yeah. But it is what it is, yes? Speaking of old homies, yeah? There was a poll on Twitter, I think Rosario Hackshaw posted this. Shout out Rosario. When you finally find a girl to settle down with, right? You found the one. You can't see yourself being with anyone else in this world. She's met your mother and your aunts and your uncle. She's been to all the family cookouts. She brought some chicken. She brought some fucking potato salad. Who knows? Right? She have drinks on deck. Everyone loves her. You found the one, and you're ready to settle down. Then all of a sudden, you find out that your homie was hitting that some time ago.
Hold up.
Before y'all started talking.
Wait.
Just now, let me finish, nigga.
Okay, go on. Alright, I'm ready.
Your homie,
I'm ready.
You found out that your homie was smashing before y'all even met, right? Would y'all stay with her anyway, or y'all leaving?
Nigga,
So
like if you like there's women who have like heroin and dick and have a baby and you just cut that off instantly. You cut it off. Get bad habit, just drop it. She get dropped faster than that.
serious?
Faster than that. She gets dropped faster than if I hold the gun and police running. Faster than that.
Wow.
God damn.
No. I'm thinking, what is the fastest thing you can just drop and just be like, yeah.
But why though?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, let me paint you a mini situation that could develop. Doesn't mean it will develop.
Tell me
Could
why.
develop. Cool. So, she come to the cookout, she come with the family and everything. One day you're chilling, and blah, 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 and you find out. Let's say she told you. So let's say we don't know how you found her, but let's say she told you. Cool. So she told you and everything. And one day you're smashing. After you smash, you're like, oh, this reminds me of how I used to smash Ken. Or how I used to smash.
Man,
No, this is not even, dog. This is not even in the realm of possible. Like Thanos couldn't do that shit, dog.
For real.
Dog, be more realistic than that.
If she's talking to you like that, she's not the one. If she's talking to you like that,
Dog, nobody is doing that. Come on.
No one, even if they're not the one, if they're not the one, they're not talking to you like that.
Not even a hoe that you share with your partner will say some shit like that.
Let me grab my power gems and finish my story, please. Don't snap on me yet.
Thanos Mortar.
What I'm saying is simply boiling. You can have an accidental slip of comparisons. Then the homeboy can be like, man, smash your girl, and you have no comeback.
Then that's not your homie.
Hold up. You know what? Allow me to eliminate all these situations by just not being in that situation. It's that simple. I could just not be in a situation. So when homeboy bought how's my girl, I'll be like, yeah, she looks nice. And that's all I have to say. I don't want to hear about, man, your girl used to give some good top back in the day. What? Nah. Cool.
No. But you're in the situation already. You have found the one.
And you get dropped like a bad
serious. Even after like 5 years.
Number 2, step on up. Contestant number 2. Step on up. No, I ain't wanna. It's cool.
Damn.
Contestant number 2, please step up.
It's cold-blooded.
No,
but why?
I don't want any conversation where my homeboys' sexual experience, other than they mention it to me, mention it through a girl that I am sleeping with. It's cool. I don't need to know that.
Why would she bring it up?
Did you ask like
No. Listen.
Okay, go on.
So you're fair. You're fair with this.
It's not fair. Just a dislike. Let's get it right.
Your fear is the fear of your homies bringing up the point that, hey, I used to smash your girl when you have already decided to settle down.
I have no fear. I just don't want situations where past situations may be used as what do you use? What do you use? I guess shots. They go shots. I don't want any situation where shots can be fired due to past history like that.
They need better friends.
Or I can be a better girl.
Nah,
but she's the friend. But this is what we're saying though. She isn't some next bottom bitch that you're just dealing with. She is literally
number 2. Step on up, please.
So you're gonna settle for the worst girl. For the worst girl.
She's not contestant number 2 doesn't mean you're worse. Because it's still true.
No. Literally, she's worse. She is number 2. She is not number 1 because you had the one. You just chose to not take the one because she had history with somebody who you knew.
Let me up the ante. So the chick you're about to settle with Nico, right? The chick you're about to settle up with ran a train by me, Ken, and what less? Still cool? Everything's still cool.
Yeah.
Ken?
Yeah.
You know what? Contestant number 3.
You're acting like women don't fuck. What the hell?
I know. No, I didn't say she couldn't smash. No one said that. But you said you added the homie. That's the problem you added into it. You're
treating it like he knew this whole time.
Exactly. It's not like he knew you was gonna settle along with her some years before.
Then I don't want it. If my homie smashed at a point in time, and it wasn't like me and her parrying or something and like that. It wasn't a parry or anything. It was just in her own lifetime. She's like, oh, he's a nice guy. And she smashed. Cool. I am happy for them. Happy for my boy. Happy for the girl. Not for me. And I should have known that from day one. So if I found out after, got to go.
But let's say, alright, fine. Let's put it in this situation. Let's say it's a girl that come over from Trinidad, and then like she comes to stay in England, and then you go back to Trinidad maybe 4 or 5 years later, and then Nigo tells you that they used to be together for like a month or something, and they smashed.
I ripped that passport up.
Fam.
Wow.
Fam.
We're done here. Wow.
But imagine none of you even knew that you knew each other. None of you.
Exactly.
You know what? And you know what? Nigo, I got the perfect answer for this. Remember the last podcast we talked about bringing your ex to the wedding? Not today. Not today. I don't want you toasting over like, man, toasting and having conversations. I'm not giving Nigo that easy one.
That's what I'm saying. That's just being offensive on purpose, sir. And I remember clearly I would bring my ex, but the wife isn't gonna know in the first place. That's the whole point.
You said it's having mean people for no reason.
You're looking at guys wild scenarios. How do
you think this shit don't happen?
You're talking like while you're bending her over, she's just gonna start shouting out the ex's name. She's gonna start shouting out your homie's name like it's just nothing.
Tourette's is something, you.
Moriba, man, gonna be like, oh, wow, you're not as big as Watless.
Correction. She go, and that's not my woman. And like you said, you don't bring a girl anywhere near one less. You said it yourself. You're not leaving your wife next to one less. You think I will leave mine? I was there with you. But what? Let's say the same thing to these women. I don't trust.
Nah, but that's different. That's wild. That's wild.
That's
No,
wild.
I'm not gonna this one, dog. What the fuck was?
No.
You're about to give up on the one.
So wait,
part.
okay, Ken. So you're telling me, I'm not gonna dip into the past. So your girl can't dance with your homeboy, but your homeboy gets smashed.
Ooh.
There's a clear difference.
What is
Clear
a
difference.
Wait, hold on.
You
One
know-
is a whine. Wait, let me justify. One is whining without any physical contact.
No,
The
wait,
next one-
Moriba. Ken has a point because the difference is time. When did it happen?
If
is
you
important.
whine with the girl 5 years ago, 4 years ago, even last month, I don't give a fuck. But if I'm in a relationship with that woman and then you decide to do it, that's when it's different.
Listen, so contestant number 2,
Um,
step on down. You're not
so the
changing
only
this.
so the only thing that changes it is that it's a stranger versus someone you know. That's the only thing that changes it.
Because a stranger can say something and I'll be like, it is what it is. That was the thing.
But
My
it's not your homie. It's not your homie. If it was your enemy, would it be fine?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's literally. So then it's
So
not
you
your friend.
just hate your friends then?
Fam,
you just don't like your
if I
friends.
did that to you, would you consider me your friend? Be real.
In what aspect?
If I started bragging about it right in your face, would you consider me your friend?
No.
Then that breaks your argument
No,
because
but-
then it's not your
No,
friend.
but here's the difference. Here's the situation in that situation, right? If you came to me and be like, oh, let's say we went out somewhere, you be like, I used to smash your girl and stuff. That situation ends there because there's no girl to talk about. Be like, cool, me too. But there's no girl anymore. There's no girl anymore.
But we're talking
But wait,
about
wait,
after a certain
wait.
period of time.
Moriba, what if you found out from like a third party? Let's say you went hanging out with her cousin or whatever, and on her cousin's Instagram or whatever, you just added her. You realize, oh wait, this is the homie, and then you see the homie with your girl, and she says, yeah, they used to be together.
Okay.
Are you still gonna say, well, contestant number 2 stand up?
Wait, is the cousin single?
Wow, this nigga.
I already found
You're
number 2.
ridiculous.
I'm not ridiculous.
You're absolutely
It just-
ridiculous.
It happened like 6 months ago.
It could have happened yesterday. Yo. No. Why? Okay, I'm trying to understand. Why are you guys so against me for saying these are the morals, or these are the values?
Because your morals have no standing. That's why.
It stands to me. I like this. Why can't I like this? Why must I like what you guys like?
No,
Let's be a bit different.
look, you can have all the morals you want. I don't give a even if your morals are terrible, you can still have them. I'm just saying they have to make sense.
It makes sense to me.
The logical reasoning behind why you're making this decision isn't there.
All
Because
right,
you're
so-
saying it's due to the fact that they are your friend. But the
Okay.
moment you figure it out and then they start with all of these scenarios that you're bringing up, they stop becoming your friend. And then
Okay.
the girl also stops becoming the one because no girl that's the one is going to start bragging to me about their previous experiences.
Okay. Let's go through this. Then. Let's go. Can friends not become friends?
Yes.
Cool. So friends who don't become friends but know shit about you can use leverage against you. Agree or disagree?
Yes.
Agreed, right? Cool.
What do you mean I'm answering your question?
No, I was before you go into any rant. That's what
I didn't say anything.
I'm giving you a chance. No chances here. I'm giving you no chance. No, fuck that.
All right,
So
good,
cool.
good.
So those two situations. So anything I don't want the person I fall in love with, right? If possible. If I ever get to the point that I actually consider marriage and stuff, I don't want any of my friends to have any leverage on her against me. I would like that person or whatever you want to call it. This situation, whatever you want to call it. I want all my friends to look at them bullying that shit off bounds. And whatever I have to do to make that off bounds, cool. My friends can have other leverage on me, like either work or whatever, because that stuff, cool. But when I want to go home to, sleep with, tell all my fears, all my struggles, all that, nah, I want no, because I don't want anybody from out there trying to influence my harmony with my girl and stuff. And nah, allow
Nobody,
it. So
nobody's
here what?
trying to influence her, though.
I know.
I mean,
wait.
there's 6 degrees of separation, so you should just stop fucking on the whole.
Nah, I could keep the fucking going. I could just score contestant number 2, who has not smashed any of the homies.
You don't know that yet?
And you know what? Contestant number 3. We can keep going.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Doesn't
saying.
make any
Stop.
sense.
Exactly. It
Doesn't
makes
make any
no sense.
Because any random nigga that just doesn't have it, that just has it in for you, can just be like, I just smashed her.
But
It-
okay,
So wait,
random.
Mary, let me add another layer to it, right? You're with
Go on,
this
you'll do
girl, she's the one or whatever, but you all broke up. Like, it's done, it's over, right?
Yeah.
No, for the foreseeable future, you're not getting back together.
Yeah.
Just so happen that Ken busted down a little bit later, like 2 years after you all break up or whatever.
We have
right?
kids?
No. Right? But
No
you,
kids.
you all, she's the one. Right? You all broke up. You all not married, but she's the one.
They can't smash before?
You all
Because they said
Ken
you
smash
said it
after you all broke up. Right? Ken smash after you all broke up. Unbeknownst to him. Because let's say he was aware or whatever, he was not aware of this person. He just knew of them, he didn't know that.
Yeah,
He didn't know what they look like, right?
Yeah, drop like a bad habit.
So Ken smash it in like 2 years, right?
Yeah.
It just happened. You know, they were in a different country and they meet up, fate,
Mhm.
right? Let's say.
Yeah.
So she does that, and then she comes back to wherever she is, and let's say another 2 years after that, you all bump into each other and you all, rekindle or whatever. Old firewood, easy to catch, right?
Yeah.
Now, you all are back together. Ken comes to visit and he says, wait, no, I know you. And, they put 2 and 2 together and they say, oh, wait, we had a fling. Are you still going to drop her again?
Bad habit.
Wow.
Bad habit.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
That's crazy.
That is
That's
nuts.
crazy. That's crazy. You found
What
the
do
love
you
of
think
your
I'm
life
going to do?
twice.
Honestly, Mobs, I've known you for 11 years. What do you
Yes.
think I'm gonna do?
I just
Yeah.
don't want. Why are you putting me in a situation?
What leverage
where-
do I have?
No, you can have the leverage you have now is good leverage. I just don't want you to be anywhere near the woman I love. Why can't I have that? Why can't I keep this one thing
Ken,
with me?
But I'm
separate
not.
from-
That's the thing. I'm not anywhere near her.
So you
I don't-
think, Moriba, you think Ken is going to be like, oh, Moriba.
Mariva thinks
You
I'm
know what I
creeping
did?
every day, like just
You're gonna
peering
be
through the window.
You're gonna be in his WhatsApp like, hey, your wife likes it when you hit it to the left. Coaching you through it.
Like, don't forget to rub on the back a few minutes before I have to
Right.
get ready.
I don't think that. You guys are saying that. What I'm saying is, I just want something my friends have not dipped their fingers in. The one thing. That's what I'm asking for. Can I just have one piece of meat that's just for me? Why do we have to? Why do you have to
It
share
is
everything?
yours, but that's
Nah,
the thing. It is
nah.
yours. We're not sharing. I've given up
Nah.
on it time ago.
That's cool, isn't it? It's all yours, bro.
That's crazy.
That is so crazy.
Nah, it's good. I don't
Yeah,
understand. I understand
I
how
guess-
you. I respect the fact that you guys think anything is cool with you guys, and I respect that. And I support that. That's very good. That's a very free spirited, and I enjoy. I love it, and I think you guys are cool and all good. Not for me. That's all it is. Some guy likes gin, some guys like rum, some guys like whiskey. Not for me.
Yo. Alright, there's no change in the mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right? Moriba, every day is a new day. Moriba.
But I don't understand why you guys are biking. Like the same thing I tell you guys. I don't want to marry a girl who get a string on you. Why not? I just don't want this. I go with other stuff. I just don't want this.
Alright, brother. Alright. Hey, teach their own, I suppose. Did you all see Endgame, by the way?
Yeah.
Avengers?
Yes.
What-
Yes.
What do you all think
Wait,
about
hold up. Spoilers alert. You're gonna give people warning in case you haven't seen it. You gotta respect
Yeah.
your whole side.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of
Attention.
guy that holds back on spoilers, so yeah, you need to prepare yourself.
We're gonna spoil the shit for you guys if you're listening.
If you haven't
Spoiler
watched that,
alert.
stop. Skip this.
Spoiler
Skip this.
alert. Spoiler alert. If you listen past this, then you know what?
Yeah, all
Fuck
of you.
you.
That's all of you.
Whatever. Yeah.
We leave timestamp at the bottom to skip this.
Yeah.
We
Go
leave
back.
timestamp at the bottom. Skip this part
Yep.
if you haven't
Yep.
watched.
So how was it, guys? What do you all think about it?
You wanna go first?
I liked it. I rated it I rated it a 9. A 9. I rated it a
Man
9.
with his numbers, like.
It's a 9. It's a good movie. I think it's 9. It's a good movie. It was a really good. I think it was a really good movie. I think it ended off, okay, not perfect, but very, very well.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I definitely, it's probably my joint favorite of the Marvel ones, alongside Winter Soldier and Black Panther.
So break it down for me, guys. Break it
But
down.
that's the thing. When I first watch it, like it's like every other Avengers film, because it's such an event. When I first watch it, it's always like this great scenario. I'm like blown away every single second. I'm loving every single second of it. And then I get time. Like I've had the because we watched it. Me and Moriba watched it on Saturday. Yeah, so we've had time to like process it, and it's like one of them things that I just think about during it. And I've read articles about people talking about it and all of the hidden things that were in it. And I'm like, there was a couple things that I was like, it could have been a little bit different. I think the big one was the and I know I'm going to hear the phrase, but the eye rolling bit where they put all of the women together at the end in the final battle.
I will help you.
Please, I'm not trying to be mad toxic here. I'm just saying there was a better way of showcasing the power of women than to just grab all of them randomly in the middle of the battle and just send them forward. It just felt way too forced. And I know I wasn't alone because I heard other people groan in the cinema as well. I know you heard it from people. And there were a couple tuts as well. Like, why did they have to be there together? But yeah, I didn't really like that bit. Also, what was the other bit? When Black Widow was like mad worried about Hawkeye, I didn't understand why she sent the nigga to go after him. They were already after him instead of her. Like, what if you're that worried? Why are you not going after yourself? But that's why. And the last thing that annoyed me so much, and this has annoyed me since the movie before, and you probably understand when I say that, because when oh shit, I forgot her name already. When Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, showed up, it was just basically Supermaning, and I hate. And Superman is my most hated superhero because it's just basically God mode in a comic book, and it's like for the most part, whenever any of the comics that I read or the shows or anything that I see, everyone struggles with the Justice League until Superman gets there, and that's essentially what half happened. Here, where everyone's really struggling. All three of Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America couldn't beat him, but like as soon as Captain Marvel showed up, she just dives straight through a fat fucking ship, chops it in half, then goes down, knocks man out, brings him to the ground, all of that shit. It was just like, if she was just here from the beginning, this wouldn't have been an issue. It's just that kind of stuff. I guess doesn't have to do with the movie, more so has to do with the character, but we have to see the character in the movie. So like that was the only other gripe I had. Other than that, though, I really did. I say all of that like I hated it, but I really did love the film.
See, that last part that you were talking about with Captain Marvel, right? Is it Marvel or Marvel? It's something.
It's Marvel, but they killed. Remember, in Captain Marvel movie, they killed off Marvel because Marvel was the one that was designing the ship for her to take the maiden flight on.
Man, I didn't even watch the Captain Marvel.
And Marvel was technically a guy in the comics, but they changed it to be that woman.
Girl.
From what I remember, and we should have probably had Steph on for this episode, but from what I remember him telling me is that Marvel gave his powers to the chick in the comic.
Yes.
So it is actually accurate to have a woman as Captain Marvel.
Yes,
whatever. I don't care. All right. My thing about it is, as you were saying, if she was there from the start, it wouldn't have been a whole problem. Like she'd have been reverse snap her fingers and everything would have been fine. So why wasn't she there from the beginning?
And the excuse that she gave was nuts. Like there's other people out there that are suffering. Like fam, this is Thanos. Thanos.
No. I don't give her wrong. Right? She have her own shit to handle.
Fam, if Thanos is going about destroying planets, I would think I would just put my problems to the side. That's like one of my friends was considering.
Thanos wasn't her problem yet. She was help. You know what that came like? That was like when you see a bum at the side of the road, and you decide, do I want to give him $20 or do I want to give him $1? And you know what? She went into the ATM. She got her money. And she's like, you know what? I'm gonna give him the 20, because she brought the homies in. She destroyed the ship, but she did it on her own time. She made it a conscious decision to do it, right?
I would have been like, let me.
I think it was fine. I don't watch Avengers movies and the superhero movies for the stories. Like fuck the story. I don't think they're that great anyway. Maybe they are, but I only watch them for the effects and the sound design and the set design and whatnot. That's what I'm interested in. So I found that this was one. The Hulk was unsettling as fuck.
Yes, it took a while to get used to.
Yeah, because we don't usually see him like that. But I get it. It's been going on for a while or whatever. I don't think Tony Stark had to die. Like, if all it took was for everybody to show up all gang at the end, why didn't they do that from the beginning? Right? And the whole going back in time and, the astral loop and all that shit. Man, that's some fucking bullshit, though. So you're telling me all the time these niggas did not know that this could happen? Really? Tony Stark and associates? He found his own, his own life, and he had a child and whatever. But you're telling me that all this time, with all this time shit going on, they couldn't figure this out? And then all of a sudden, miraculously, they figured it out? Come on.
If Hank Pym didn't get snapped, maybe this would have been sorted out quicker. You never know.
True say.
Captain Marvel saved the day, and I'm okay with it. I just think Captain Marvel wasn't casted great. They could have gotten someone else.
I would say there's 3 points that, like Ken said. The Fat Thor was annoying to me. I find Fat Thor annoying. At first it was funny, like, yeah, seeing Thor fat. But to see him, like, self-pity the whole movie was just like, alright, bro. Get it together. It's the end of the world, get it together.
That was kind of the point, though.
Yeah, but he still haven't got it together. I just to be just...
At the end, he did, like, when he was packing out the 2 hammers, like...
Yeah, okay, yeah. But that's only when he finally got it together. That's only when... Me, through the rest of... Ken,
he decided to show up to work. Like, I kind of fuck with Fat Thor.
I can relate to it, man. Sometimes you just don't want to do anything. And
so
it's like,
even fuck all the superhero shit. I did my part. Let somebody else do their shit. I'm gonna just hang with the homies. I'm old. I'm all done with all the superhero nonsense. Like, I fuck with it.
Yeah, it's basically like he missed the open goal at the end of the 95th minute, and it's like because he didn't kill Thanos, and then now he's just wallowing in it. He probably got sold in the transfer season. He's just a bit sad, and he's just like he decided to let go a bit because it's like, what's the point?
He's playing in Porto. It's not really that high pressure. It's fine.
Anyway, that's one. 2 of them. I really dislike Captain Marvel for the OPness. That she just shows up and everything just gets well. Everything's just perfect now. It just soured me because I'm thinking, just like her original movie, there was no plot twist for me. It was just like, oh, I'm gonna lose my power if this happened. Nope, it's just I'm OP.
Yeah, just OP. We never thought about that movie, but it was like she had no conflict. It was just her. Oh, she just lost her memory, and if she had her memory at the beginning, there would be 0 issues. That's what that was. And it's I don't hate.
She was brought about to combat Superman, isn't it? Right? She was Marvel's answer to Superman.
I'm not 100% sure on the history of the character. I only know what I've read in certain comic books and seen other TV shows. But there is a lot of like parity with Superman in terms of her stature among all the heroes and stuff. Like she just blows through everything, it's not. I don't have an issue with the actor. I don't have an issue with the notion of the character. I don't have an issue with any of that. It's just the fact that she's so goddamn powerful. Give her some sort of obvious weakness. Anything. Yeah, like anything that.
What she isn't weak to kryptonite.
Nope. She's weak to nothing. Weak to nothing.
So then she's just Superman 2.2. I think that's fine.
No, it's not fine.
No, yeah, man, it's fucking superheroes, my nigga. Come on.
Yes, but superheroes, they need some sort of weakness, otherwise none of their fights mean anything.
No, they don't. They are super.
Okay, cool.
They're super.
Imagine, if you take Batman intellect and put it on Superman, there's no villains. Okay. He just wins. He just wins. And
their weakness. Any superhero's inherent weakness is that they do not kill the villains.
No, that's not true at all.
Well, Justice League Prime says something different. Justice League Prime says something.
There are
No,
mad
no,
people.
we're gonna go with classic comics, yeah? Classically, they do not kill the villains. And that has always been a downfall.
A lot of them do.
Look at how often fucking Joker came back to him, fucking laughing and smiling and whatnot.
But that's Batman specifically.
Fucking
Batman
Lex
just doesn't
Luthor.
kill, period. Superman will fucking throw a building on top of one person just because he wants to stop him. He doesn't care about the damage that it just destroys everything around it. He'll still do it. Like, he'll send a laser beam, free shit, blow shit out. Like, but he doesn't care about the other damage that it's causing or the people that it might potentially kill.
I look at Barry Allen. How much time has he changed history and people just die and stuff?
People are just dying right in front of him.
Nah, bro. And
You
how
have
much
to have
time
your
Wonder Woman
priorities.
kill men? And Wonder Woman kill men. Wonder Woman Amazon people kill men. Don't come
Yes,
on my line.
Amazonians, they kill men. They straight
come
up
up with that.
murder men.
That's the extras, man. Those are the extras in the film. Ain't nobody care about.
You saw
we're
Wonder
talking
Woman
about-
running through World War II just fucking man up. It's
We're
like slicing
talking
them
about
back.
the main villains. They don't kill those niggas. Come on.
Man.
The main villains, like, nobody cares about extras. Come on now. But the main villain,
just
Lex
saying.
Luthor is still alive. Joker
If
is still
Superman was
alive.
more like Wonder Woman, it'd be fine.
Thor is the
he's
only
not
one,
more
not Thor. Thanos is the only one who is still who actually died. Like, all
The
these
other ones died.
superheroes die, but the villains themselves, they rarely ever die. Whoever they were facing in what's it called, in Black Panther is still alive.
No, he died.
No, he died. Bro, he got stabbed up
No,
and died.
he was not the main villain. Come on.
Both of them died.
The guy with
Killmonger and the
guy
South
with the-
African dude.
Right. Yeah.
Claw. Claw died because he got killed by Killmonger. Killmonger died because he got fucked
Oh
up.
yeah, true.
There you go.
I forgot the colonizer died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman.
Even the one from Iron Man 2, well, not Iron Man 2, it was Iron Man 1 died.
Yep.
You'll probably have something there.
I'm just saying, yo.
I'm just
she's
saying.
OP. She's too OP
She's
with no
too
weakness.
OP,
And don't-
no
you know what?
weakness.
If she had a weakness, yo, and look, don't get me wrong. At least with Captain America, we all know he's just Captain America. You know, he's still human, though, to some extent, but
Yeah.
he will try. Like when Thanos hold him, he hold Thanos board. All right, I have respect for you. You're kind of OP, headbutt. She stopped Thanos snap casually, like you would.
How
stop
you
it.
gonna put your hand through someone's fingers and stop them snapping? How? Can you imagine me stopping you from snapping that way?
Come on, yo. Come
That's
on, that's the extra.
madness.
You see the reason I respect Iron Man because he did some hand shuffle. Let me steal these gems nonsense. Cool.
Iron Man is
I
an
respect
old
that.
man. He just has a really powerful robot suit. He is an
Exactly.
old man though. He will get fucked up
Exactly.
any day. That's
We gotta
the
talk
weakness.
about how fickle the world is if it can just be all erased with a snap. Like, fucking, is it jazz? It's
I
just
respect
jazz,
that.
just snap the shit away. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, if it took me that hard to get 5-6 stones, I'd best
Yes.
be able to just snap.
Yes, I agree.
If I have to sacrifice my daughter, if I have to fucking
Snap.
travel
No.
the galaxy, I'd best be able to snap and fuck all that shit up.
No, it's not
Kind.
keeping the same energy. It's not keeping the same energy at all.
And you know what? To be honest,
What like dictates what happens when you snap? Is it like good thoughts? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's just
I think of
it's your willpower.
rainbows and
Your willpower.
Apparently, according to the comments, it's your willpower.
that's
And
some
if you watch-
bullshit.
And in the comics too, he does not get any hand problems or anything. He's just broken.
Yeah,
I
but
am
in the
just
comments,
saying.
he's just walking from planet to planet, snapping like it's a fucking
So-
jazz session, just going about
So
like.
you could play some like binaural audio through some speakers or whatever, and have a psychologist change his mind as he did. So Thanos, why do you feel like you need to?
It happened.
Good.
We know
Yeah,
that.
but is he really gonna give you that time? I don't think he's gonna be sitting on the little bed like talking like about why his parents were mean to him when he was a kid, like trying to get all his demons out. Like that's not gonna happen. He's just
I'm
gonna
telling you, Thanos in the comics was so OP that when it took to finally got the glove off him, Marvel can't do it yet. Marvel is just like, we're like 20 years away from that kind of movie, or even 30 years away from when they have the Celestials and stuff coming into it. We're
Yeah.
30 years away from the true power of Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, because he was not going to lose. He beat all of them with 10% Infinity Stones.
Was there
10%.
any end credit scenes? Because
No.
I didn't stay through all the credits. Like once the
No.
once the
No
bodies
end
or whatever.
credits.
No credit.
Damn.
That sucked though.
So
Yeah.
it's done. Like it's over.
Well,
It-
they
it-
technically said that this phase ends with Spider-Man, but I think the Spider-Man movie is going to introduce the next phase.
What about Black Widow? When Black Widow squeezing right before the end of
No, that's
Spider-Man?
next phase. That's next phase.
What?
But
Oh,
Black
so they
Widow,
do what
Black Widow is dead though.
Yeah, she did that. Like,
So how are they gonna have another Black Widow?
Because
They
Black
never-
Black Widow is technically not her. Black Widow is the organization that trained Russian women to integrate themselves into America as spies.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Whatever.
But that is based off of a real life thing where they did Russians and Germans did do that.
I don't know if you all saw the dolphin, the bottlenose dolphin that was.
Russian Dolphin, yeah?
Yeah.
I saw a video of it. Very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny.
That's
And
kinda
Norway,
hype.
Norway born. Hey, yo, if that's where we reach in warfare, yo, I support it.
Apparently, it's the
I-
whole thing. It's not like a new thing. Apparently, it's the whole thing. The whole
Yeah,
wait.
people
Let's introduce it just so that people who are listening know what we're talking about. There was an article or a video, whatever, on BBC, I think it was, that highlighted a dolphin swimming around with a harness, and what they said is that they believe it is a Russian dolphin with a harness, and what they usually use them for is retrieving things from deep in the ocean, or scoping out enemies. And one bottlenose dolphin with a harness was found in open water, and they removed the harness, and now the dolphin is free. But yeah,
I would
apparently
do
it's
it.
an old thing.
And guess what?
I'm
Now-
at war with people. I'm using every resource available. They're basically sea dogs. Like, just send them to go sniff some shit out.
You just-
We just have to get like Aquaman to handle some shit then. Aquaman's a trash superhero, man.
Nah, Aquaman's actually decent.
Aquaman is fucking trash.
Nah, this version of as in I'm talking about the movie one, but before he was like the most cheesy.
Oh, I can talk to
fucking
fish.
nonsensical thing. But like, at least appreciate where they've gone with this one versus what they had him before. Because before he was like some blonde, blue eyes,
I
like
could not.
goody two shoes guy.
I could not enjoy the Aquaman movie. As much as I tried,
watched it.
every time I tried to watch it, fell asleep. It's
I'm not
bad.
yet.
Like
I don't like the movie, but I like the character. That's
like,
what.
the effects were terrible.
Yes.
The acting was bad. Like it was a terrible
DC's
plot.
rushing it.
And apparently that's supposed to be like one of the best DC movies to date.
It's nowhere near. They only had one good scene, and that was the scene where they weren't even in water when they were getting chased through. I think it was Italy or whatever.
I don't
When,
even remember that shit. Yeah, man, that movie sucked. That movie
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
sucked.
Wonder Woman is still their best film. That's
I
what-
agree. Wonder Woman was
Wonder
the
Woman is
shit.
still their best film.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was
I'm
kind of
s-
the shit.
DC's trying to rush it because Marvel is fake, and you know what? It should have took their time because they will have their own franchise group of fans who love DC. Should have took their time by rushing it.
DC could have been so good.
Yeah, dude.
Could have been
You have
so
Batman.
good.
Listen carefully. Your franchise have Batman. You can't lose. You just can't lose.
Batman was my favorite superhero before Black Panther. I didn't even know about Black Panther until whenever they introduced it.
There you go. You
Batman
have
was that
Batman.
nigga for me.
And you know what? If you had built it upon like the Dark Knight, okay, you don't have to build it on that level of dark.
Nah, because you know what the thing is, they wouldn't have gotten him back.
For real.
Yeah, they wouldn't have got. This is the problem. Is because they got actors that don't want to be there more than 2 years. Like they're just like, yeah, let me do one movie and call it quits. Like you can't do
No.
that with these. You got to tell them you're in this for 10 years.
Straight up. 10 years. 10 years you're
Ben
Batman.
Affleck wasn't having it. Ben Affleck's like, I gotta go make money somewhere else.
So there you go. So you know what? Nah. And that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna sign up people with them contract, them 10 years contract, and tell them every 6 months come in, you're about to do some movie shoots and stuff. But they have to invest time. And this is one thing I credit Marvel to. They took time releasing their movies and it built up properly.
Yeah.
Full
You see how
respect
much
in
they
that.
made from it. Robert Downey Jr. made 75 million, and that's gonna increase because he has a percentage off of the profit. That's nuts.
Bruh, his kids rich.
I feel like that was the person to thank for that would be the casting director. whoever made the choice to not have Tom Cruise turned it down. Man, thank you,
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, for turning that shit down.
Yeah.
because-
Cheers.
Yeah.
Woo!
You know what? I'm trying to put Tom Cruise in the Iron Man suit.
You know how
and it
short
just-
Iron Man would be?
I couldn't take him serious.
I would
does
not
not-
be able to take him
I
He
serious.
would
think
have
that
had
he-
mad CGI to make his kneecaps bigger.
But like, could you see? I think Robert Downey Jr. He has the whole sarcasm aura around him, so he literally is good. Just like how Heath Ledger had the Joker, he molded the Joker personality. I don't see Tom Cruise as that. It just doesn't give me the vibe.
Heath Ledger, Robert Downey Jr. Who else like embodies their character, man?
I think Christian Bale was a very good Batman, despite what everyone think. I really think he's one of the best Batmans when he came out.
Batman.
One of the-
You see, Batman has a full suit, so I don't really identify with whoever is
Oh.
playing Batman,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the thing.
because you don't really
It's a bit
see
hard to do that.
Batman outside of his suit, except for like a couple of minutes here and there interacting with
That's
people.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Bruce Wayne. Okay, fine.
You know, so to me, whoever is playing Batman doesn't matter as long as it sounds fine. Lou Ferrigno, I don't really see him as a great Hulk.
Mm.
Nah.
Hugh Jackman.
the dude,
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, that's another one, yeah, as Wolverine.
Yeah, Steve yep, agreed.
Two of the Spider-Men were great. The first guy and the guy who we have now.
Yeah.
The guy you have now is really good. I like this Spider-Man. He
Yeah.
actually doesn't even have the. I kind of feel like the voice from the cartoon. I kind of feel like he has the cartoon voice where, like, thing Mary Jane and stuff. I like him. He's selling it to me. I
And
can
you
buy
know they're
this.
planning well because he's going to be a big part of the second set of movies. If that's 10 years long, by the time he's done, he'll be past college age. He'll be like the scientist Spider-Man.
Yep.
You know what movie I need? I need a Static Shock movie. That's what I need. Apparently, from what Steph was telling me, is that Static Shock was trained by Black Lightning, and I love the Black Lightning series on Netflix.
Yeah.
As long as
Black
Netflix
Lightning is
doesn't do Static Shock, please. I want like
As long as who?
or some.
It's more likely DC will do Static. If
right.
anything.
It's DC. Yeah, it's DC. Yeah.
No, then that's gonna be terrible.
They got that whole the shows they got on now is good.
No, but DC doesn't know how to plan their stuff properly, though.
I'm saying this is how it's always been. Marvel has been good at movies. DC has been better at everything else. Literally, animated movies are better. Comics are better. TV shows are better.
Animated shows are so good, yo.
Much better. But yeah, I mean, we've been geeking out over comic book heroes for quite a while now. I just realized, looking at the time.
side, something like. But anyway, off of that, because that was good. I'm okay with Endgame, man. Like it was all right for what it was. I wouldn't go see it again. It was alright. I fuck with
I might see it again.
I don't
Not in
mind
the
watching it again.
cinema, but I might see it again.
I don't mind watching it again. I wouldn't watch Captain Marvel again. I wouldn't dedicate any time to that again.
I'm never watching
Listen.
that. Like that and Shazam, no way.
I watched Shazam. I just watched Shazam, did like a trailer for it and I bought no. I just said no to myself, like nope,
Yeah.
nope.
Anyway, now we have another topic here. I don't know where it came from, but here it goes. Is there a specific dress code for your daughter under the age of 18? I feel like this is a very cut and dry.
Yeah, unless Moriba wants to come out with another wild set of thoughts.
Well, you guys go first. I want to see what you guys say because I want to know if I'm the different one in the room and get again. So you guys go first. Last time I went first, and you guys badgered me about not being okay with Ken smashing my gun. So clearly, I'm on the other side of the spectrum here. So I'm gonna let you guys lead this one. Tell me, how should I feel about this now? Tell me.
I'm gonna say I don't know what the dress code is, but I certainly know what the dress code isn't. That's what I'm gonna say. And I will know it on first look. I don't have to assess it.
So okay, she come on Tatiana.
It's instant. I that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not gonna tell her what to wear. I'm just gonna tell her what, like, she's
not
definitely
wearing.
tell her what she's not wearing, what she's not leaving the house with.
So there
I
is a
say it
dress
like that.
code.
Well,
So
you're
there
not
is
leaving that. Yeah, oh, for sure,
Okay, so
for
the dress code.
sure. It's part of raising your daughter right. It's like you can't just let her just fly at the handle like that. It's like
Okay, cool.
you're not. I don't think you're doing your job unless you do it that way.
Digo, Tatiana's okay in your house?
No. I mean, no. At the end of the day, and this would go for my son or my daughter. You're not leaving the house looking a certain way. By a certain way, I mean, overtly explicit, right? In different cultures, you wear shorts, and in other cultures, you can't wear those shorts. So seeing a young girl in some what do you call it? Daisy Dukes or some shit?
Daisy Dukes, yeah.
Yeah.
The social pants where you can see the bottom of the ass cheek below the jeans and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like you don't see any booty meat. You don't see any kind of like ass meat. It's like thigh. It's like high thighs. Yeah.
Okay.
I think like that's fine. Once you know the meat is showing, nah. Once the meat is showing, nah. And like my mom always used to say, don't ever go out the road looking like a ragamuffin. To her, a ragamuffin was a vest, and that's it. Like you never leave the house in just a vest. Like put something else on. So I feel like that would be okay with a son, you know. With a daughter, I'm okay with that also. A vest, as long as you have like a bra on, I guess. I'd be pretty relaxed. But not. You can't be overtly explicit. That's what I would say. Like if it's gonna make eyes turn, then nah. So
be under the age of 18, there is dress code. Or does this? So let me ask you now: is she still living in your house, but she's over the age of 18?
You wear whatever you want.
So over the age of 18,
Nah.
free reign.
Nah.
Okay.
Not free reign, but certainly you have more control over what you're going to wear. If I have to say something, then we know it's really bad. Like if you're going out there in like assless chaps or some shit, obviously I'm gonna say something. once you hit 21 though, wear whatever the fuck you want.
So she go, okay, me and Ken went to a festival in France, Afropunk. And there's this woman who's wearing a panty, I assume it's a panty or knickers or whatever you want to call it, a plastic coat, and that was it.
Transparent.
Transparent. Now I was a bit flabbergasted by this.
That's fine.
And Ken was like, it's nothing but a thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
So your daughter can leave the house like that?
After 21, yeah, sure. Yeah, she can leave the house like that. Man, 21, you're your own person. You have to figure this life shit out, you know, on your own pretty much now.
Okay. Ken?
She can leave my house like that if she just came from her house, because she's not staying in my house.
What? When you open the door? You open the door and let her in?
Hell no. And the thing is, I've just talked about the door as well.
You have a house
talking about
god.
The guy can't be running about with face mask on, with the scully on. Like you're not coming out looking like you're trying to be in a gang. You're not doing none of that. Otherwise, you're not in my yard. Period. Straight up.
So your son not sagging his pants, good?
Sag your pants. I don't care. I sag my pants as well. I'm saying like when I'm, because like you've seen like what British gangs look like. If they're coming out with the full face mask, with the scully, they're going out with the hoodie. You know, they got them hoodies that have the little shades on the top, so that it looks like you got like an alien face on it. Mm-hmm. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
If you're coming out like that, you best be going to play a part in a play. Like, you're not leaving my house and going somewhere.
He's gonna do his gang music video. Yeah.
Straight up, you're done. Music video, no thank you. You're done.
Nah, at 21, it's fine.
Under the age of 18, you know how to pay for rent, so.
Nah.
So find somewhere, please.
Under 18, there's certainly a stricter dress code for daughter and son. Over 18, it's less strict, but it's still pretty strict. And at 21, man, you do whatever.
Okay. I feel so. I think I kind of side on Ken, but I'm worse. In my house, you dress like if you're living properly. Period. You could be 30. You could be 30.
Such police.
No cleavage. No.
That's a bit far.
Yo, like I said, kind of Ken, but I'm on the extreme side where I'm balling. You in my house? No.
What if they're actually in the house? As in, they're not leaving, but they're in the house.
In the house, do what you like.
Yeah, in the house, do whatever.
Because I had a girlfriend when I was younger. She said she walks around the house pretty much topless in her underwear. Like titties is out. She just said she's just in the underwear.
Wait, no, not my daughter. What? No.
I found that really weird.
No.
I'm saying it's fine as long as there are no guests in the house.
Really? No.
Because your own room technically is your own domain.
Agreed. But
Behave in your own domain.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want you flying about in the living room because I might have windows open or there might be some like people might be about. Like don't, but like in your own room, do it.
Do whatever. Like, in your own room, she could go command. I don't care. Do whatever you want in your room. That's why it's your room. But once you enter the communal space of the kitchen, people eat, and the living room, people watching TV and stuff.
What about if your son is walking around topless but in his boxers?
If I put on some shorts, Sweden.
You can be topless, but either wear some jeans or something.
Yeah.
Jeans in the house?
Well, three quarters. Well, I mean three quarters now.
Three quarters? What is this?
I don't mean a jeans, but three quarters pants or something. Wear something.
I'm saying put on some bottoms. Any bottoms of any kind. Shorts.
Okay, go on.
Trousers, whatever. I don't care. I wouldn't walk around. The only time I even walk around in boxes is if I'm in the yard by myself. I'm not doing that when there's other people in there because that's just a level of respect you gotta have.
Of course.
So
I'm talking about if it's just like immediate family in the house.
Yeah, immediate family included. Like I wouldn't do that around immediate family.
I wouldn't walk around.
That's just me. I wouldn't walk around in boxes around immediate family. I don't know. That's just.
If it's only me and my wife in the house.
In the communal space of the house, I'm talking about. In the living room, the rules are different from the bedroom. They like in the corridors or in the kitchen. The rules are different from in your own bedroom. In your own bedroom, it's like you're expected to be half naked because you're sleeping most of the time.
Yeah.
But everywhere else you don't necessarily have to treat that like you're outside, but you do have to treat it like other people are around you.
Okay, so what about now? Like Moriba, you live with your moms, Ken lives by himself, and I live by myself. Yeah. So right now, how do you walk around your house?
I'm in my boxer shorts right now.
I'm full clothed. Trackies and a t-shirt.
And I am usually in boxers alone anyway. Or like I'm in shorts or something.
But when my mom's not here and there's no one in the house, I'm in boxers.
Generally speaking, I prefer to be full nude. But that's just in the house.
I can't get away with that. There's too many windows.
I go fuck, I'm in my house.
I live on the bottom floor. I could get done in for some next shit.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
I have windows. I have windows that people if they really wanted to, someone could stand outside and look into my windows. I mean, they're gonna have to look pretty hard, but they'd be able to see me, moving around in my living room.
My neighbors have kids. I'm sorry, I can't.
That's a game. That's a game.
Yeah.
You're playing a risky game.
That's different. Yeah, that's different.
So, and plus, again, that's the next thing too. Because if someone can see into my living room and my daughter's there in some t-shirt with no bra on and some neighbor just proving on my daughter, nah, just wear something, sweetheart. Let's eliminate that altogether.
I don't give a fuck about the bra. I'm just saying, just cover yourself properly.
Yeah, she's in a t-shirt.
Yeah, she's in a t-shirt. I don't really give a fuck.
Fine.
Yeah. But I mean,
yeah.
Like my pops used to walk around the house in his boxers alone. I never found that weird. My stepdad used to walk around in his boxers alone. I didn't find that weird. My mom never walked around in any state of undress really. So to me, hearing that my girlfriend at the time, and this is what I was in high school. I was in Prez. She said, she just walks around her house topless, no bra on, just the panties. And I was like, what? Like this? Your parents are home? No.
She had no brother, so just her mom and dad and her.
Just her mother, father, and herself. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand what she's doing. I think
I
that-
do
to me-
not at all.
To me, that was wild.
That is absolutely wild.
I understand. I don't agree with it, but I understand her mindset.
You know, so like I would walk around when I was, you know, I was older, so I was feeling myself. You know, I'd try to walk around my parents' house in boxes, although my mom wasn't having it. Like, of course, she put on some clothes. You know, so.
Mom's the same. If I came trying to come out inside my room without bareback. What I tell you? Go on board that shit. Go on board that shit.
Now I can walk around the house bareback. As long like it's my parents around or whatever. Like even like general family. This is Trinidadian culture. We don't really have a big thing about men being topless or bareback.
No.
So it's very common to see bareback men in and around, you know, communities. People will go to the shop bareback or whatever down the corner.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's that big of an issue for the men. For the women, however, it's a bit, you know, obviously different.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. It's like that in the summertime here.
Yeah, but when we go to the parks and stuff, you see a lot of women sunbathing and stuff. So, gosh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're just about to wrap up here. There's one other thing, and this came up tonight or yesterday rather. Young boy, youth man. What's his name, man? On Twitter, he goes by @Jaffafar, Jaffafar. He got accepted into Princeton, so congratulations to him. The reason why this is significant is because he is a youth man from Laventille. Laventille is currently a disenfranchised place, community of people area in Trinidad and Tobago that is not known for its excellence per se, like on a large scale. They have produced some real stars, some real local stars. So I'm not gonna say that they don't produce anything great, but in the grand scheme of things, people generally have a bad view of anything and
I can
anyone
tell you what they
that's coming out
produced,
of
don't
Laventille.
you? I can
Right?
tell you what they produced.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. So this youth man, Jafar, has been accepted into Princeton. He's got a scholarship for I think he's got a couple thousand scholarship. But anyway, right now there's a fundraiser for him to get 20,000 USD to supplement his scholarship, because I think he got, what was it, $460 something thousand scholarship. His parents can't afford it, and obviously he can't afford it. Yeah, especially Ivy League. I mean, he got into Princeton and Dartmouth, both fantastic Ivy League schools. So we just wanted to shed a light on this youth man, Jafar Howe, Howe. Congratulations to you, homie. You know, I hope the money gets to you. I hope you do some good
Thanos
things.
snaps.
You're gonna will the money into his account.
Yep. Everyone just send their willpower. Get the gemstones. Let's go.
Thoughts and prayers aren't gonna do it, but you know they're welcome.
Yeah.
But do
He needs the
donate.
God old cash for real.
Yeah, I'm gonna donate something. I encourage everyone else who's listening to drop some coins over for the homie. But yeah, man, this is great. This is really, really good news. It made my heart smile. It brought a tear to my eye. It's fantastic to hear that a youth man. He's only 19 years old. You know, and got into two Ivy League universities in the States. I mean, these universities, they get about 35 grand worth in applications every year, you know?
Yeah.
Only about
It's hard
2,000
enough doing
people
it from
get
the States.
Exactly.
So to do it from TNT is a bit.
Exactly.
It's really impressive.
Yeah. Young black boy, go to school and learn, you know?
Yeah.
Do we know what he's doing?
From what I read in timeline, he's looking to do civil engineering and public something, I don't know.
Oh,
Public
cool.
relations or something like that.
I wish him all the best for sure.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations to that nigga,
that
man.
number for the scholarships has me sweating though.
Yeah. US tuition is not a fun thing. But if he gets this 20,000 USD along with his scholarship, which is as I'm pulling up the number here, $462,000. If he does get the money through GoFundMe or whatever, he'll be set for the full 4 years.
That's good to know.
That's fantastic. So I hope the country ponies up, and whoever sees the story ponies up and helps the young homie out. We're gonna drop the link in the description, so just look out for it there. Of course, you can retweet his post and whatnot on Twitter to get the word out. But yeah, I think that'll be it.
Good job. Yeah, sounds good.
I think that'll be it. You guys have anything else coming up, or anything to add to today's episode?
It's just you just reminded me to check my student finance. How much I have left to pay to the government after I heard that. Whew.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm still not okay with Ken smashing my girl.
For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna say.
You know what? Now I'm gonna be your enemy. You wanted it. Now I'm gonna be your enemy. So watch out for the next girl you find. That's what I'm gonna say.
Wait, you think you're gonna meet her? You thought you were gonna meet her?
I said what I had to say.
He said what he said.
Exactly. No, don't make me fat and slap you, bro. I'm just.
Moriba, you think you can take Ken? I don't think you can take Ken, dude.
I don't think you don't have the willpower, fam.
I'll get him gems, I'm gonna get him gems. Don't worry.
I know, man. Ken is a big digger.
Big on the other hand, they fall you. Goliath and David hear you. I see how this goes.
Alright.
I know, man. Even I'm a big nigga too, but I would look at Ken like twice before I decide. I'd have a second thought. Ken can pull out and do the no. I'm not about to get garnered out here in these streets. Yeah, man. Anyway, that'd be it. Thanks for listening, guys. You guys can catch us every Friday on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple, YouTube, or anywhere else that you listen to podcasts. And you can interact with us on social media. That's at GendPod on Twitter and at GendPodcast on Instagram. So yeah, thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to
like and subscribe!
Hit the bell on YouTube so you get notified when you drop a new episode or a new clip.
You have to watch out. Tries this hard now.
Right? So yeah, that'll be it, man. Take it easy. 1.
Peace.
You come on back.